It started quietly, a man with a notebook, a vision, and a question that wouldn't leave his mind. Can Bangladesh build companies that the world respects? Few knew then that this quiet thinker would go on to lead one of the nation's most dynamic business groups and help shape its digital transformation. Before the titles in the boardrooms, Aminur Rashid was a student with a deep fascination for how businesses worked. His academic journey began with public administration, but his true calling emerged when he joined the Institute of Business Administration, IBA, at the University of Dhaka. There, he earned his MBA not just as a degree, but as a blueprint for what would become a lifetime of disciplined leadership. His first professional step came at Siemens Bangladesh Ltd, where he joined as a marketing executive. For many, it was an ordinary beginning, but Aminur was not content to remain ordinary. At Siemens, he observed how global organizations function, how strategy, consistency, and integrity could turn a product into a trusted brand. Years of diligence and sharp thinking paid off when Aminur rose to become head of consumer electronics at Siemens. It was a demanding role that tested his leadership under competitive market pressures. He built consumer trust through ethical marketing, reliability, and quality elements that would later define his philosophy as an entrepreneur. Colleagues recall that while others chased quick wins, Aminur focused on creating lasting value. That steady, principle-driven leadership became his trademark. But deep down, he felt a growing desire to create something of his own. Something built in Bangladesh for Bangladesh, but benchmarked against the world's best. That idea eventually became the foundation of Edison Group. As chairman CEO, Aminur transformed Edison Group into a multi-sector powerhouse, with operations in electronics, mobile accessories, logistics, power solutions, consumer appliances, and real estate. His leadership philosophy combined corporate discipline with entrepreneurial spirit. Every venture had to serve a purpose beyond profit. In real estate, for instance, Aminur broke industry conventions. Instead of relying on joint ventures, Edison built on its own land, maintaining full control over design, construction, and post-handover service. This approach allowed him to uphold quality and deliver developments with open spaces, durable infrastructure, and thoughtful amenities, a refreshing contrast in a market often criticized for compromise. He once remarked, "When you build something with your own hands, you build it with responsibility." While Edison thrived, Aminur wasn't done exploring. The digital revolution had begun, and Bangladesh was ready for its next big shift, trustworthy e-commerce. In 2016, Aminur co-founded Peekaboo.com under Silverwater Technologies, launching one of the country's most trusted online marketplaces. At a time when online fraud and fake listings made consumers wary, Peekaboo promised transparency, authentic products, manufacturer warranties, EMI options, and doorstep delivery. The platform quickly became a favorite among tech-savvy shoppers. With strategic backing from Edison Group and Momagic Technologies, Peekaboo expanded from electronics to fashion, home appliances, and health tech, growing into a full-fledged omni-channel brand with physical outlets and online operations. It wasn't just another startup, it was a mission to restore consumer confidence in e-commerce. Aminur's success came amid a challenging business environment, rising land prices, material costs, regulatory hurdles, and shifting consumer expectations. Yet he approached each obstacle with calm precision. His answer to every challenge was transparency, value, and trust. He emphasized long-term brand equity over short-term gains, believing that customer satisfaction was the most sustainable business model. His approach earned Edison Group a reputation for reliability, a brand that doesn't just sell, but stands by its word. Until now, more than 25 years after his first day at Siemens, Aminur often reflects on the diverse experiences that shaped him, from managing product divisions to teaching part-time at business schools, from corporate strategy to entrepreneurship. Each role added a new layer to his understanding of leadership. He often says, "Leadership isn't about knowing everything, it's about knowing how to keep learning." That mindset, humble yet ambitious, continues to define his journey. Today, as chairman CEO of Edison Group and co-founder of Peekaboo, Aminur Rashid stands as one of Bangladesh's most respected business leaders. His influence stretches across sectors from real estate to technology, from commerce to innovation, each driven by the same principles of integrity, discipline, and purpose. But if you ask him what success means, his answer isn't about revenue or expansion. It's about transformation. He envisions a Bangladesh where businesses are built on global standards, but grounded in local values where innovation is as ethical as it is ambitious. As he once said, quietly in an interview, the goal isn't just to grow companies, it's to grow trust, the kind that lasts longer than buildings or brands. And perhaps that's the secret behind Aminur Rashid's enduring impact, a visionary who believed that true leadership is less about commanding empires and more about inspiring excellence.